I'm sure many of you guys are well aware of the effects of L-theanine, and for those that don't know what L-theanine is, it's an extract that comes out of green tea, and people within the scientific community and the nootropic community have established that L-theanine and coffee together are an awesome stack. And guys, I've witnessed this firsthand. I've been having L-theanine for about a year now with my cup of coffee, and I can't drink coffee normally anymore. I have to have L-theanine with it just because it's so much more effective than just drinking a standard cup of joe. The amount of benefits L-theanine had for me personally got me wondering if there was any other herbal extracts that I could add to my cup of joe to enhance its cognitive and physical properties. I've always been on the lookout for tools that help me with that cognitive edge ever since I was a kid in high school. So I began researching, and I'm here to present to you guys one of the awesome extracts that I've discovered that you can add to your cup of coffee to enhance it. Cordyceps. For those that don't know what Cordyceps is a mushroom. It's a parasitic mushroom that grows in the heads of caterpillars in the high mountain plains of Tibet. Sounds disgusting, right? I add 1/4 teaspoon of this extracted stuff into my brew, and I've been having amazing results. But in all seriousness, guys, most extracted Cordyceps mixtures, like the ones that I showed you guys before, are grown in controlled environments, not on the heads of caterpillars. The ones that are grown on the heads of caterpillars are way too expensive for me and you to enjoy, costing upwards of $20,000 a kilogram. So yeah, we don't have the luxury of having caterpillar fungi, unfortunately. The effects this mushroom has on my virility and vitality are truly remarkable. My libido, my physical endurance, and my mental clarity are all enhanced, all by adding 1/4 teaspoon of this stuff into my coffee every day. Several studies conducted in the past have clearly demonstrated that Cordyceps has the ability to increase natural steroid production in both female and male rats. Some studies have even suggested that Cordyceps has the ability to increase plasma testosterone levels in mice. Having your hormones in check and in homeostasis is vital to the optimization of tasks, whether it be physical or mental. A classical showcase example of Cordyceps' efficacy is the Chinese Olympic Cordyceps rumor that's been floating around. With numerous consecutive wins in Tianjin, Stuttgart, and Beijing in 1993, the Chinese were absolutely killing it with their track records. This was completely unexpected from the Chinese, and when the athletes' blood sample was tested for doping, all that was shown was Cordyceps within their blood, so they'd been using Cordyceps throughout their training. Several studies have shown that Cordyceps can benefit athletes and mountaineers by increasing the oxygen uptake of red blood cells. And if you think about it, this sort of makes sense considering that the mushroom grows up in high altitudes where air is very thin. Fungi are experts at communicating with their biomes, and it would make sense that the medicine that's found within this mushroom would help athletes adapt to those kinds of conditions. I've personally benefited immensely out of using this extract when it comes down to the execution of physical tasks. I don't go to gym without having 1/4 teaspoon of this stuff in my coffee for my pre-workout. My own anecdotal evidence and the studies that I've shown to you guys have demonstrated that Cordyceps has the ability to really improve physical output. But what if I told you that it can also help with mental output? Medicinal mushrooms have been used in Far Eastern cultures like China for thousands of years. The Chinese have reported all sorts of cognitive improvements, particularly in memory and the ability to learn things faster. Several studies conducted on mice have clearly demonstrated Cordyceps' ability to act as a strong antioxidant and eliminate free radicals which may be in the brain. This is key to preventing neurodegeneration. I've quoted Paul's statements numerous times in my video, but I believe that his statement is so imperative for us to understand. Paul's statements, who's a renowned mycologist, pretty much says that we will all undergo a form of neuropathy, and all the memories that we have cultivated whilst we're young will be forgotten. Now, we can stop this, and all we have to do is investigate different tools that are out there, and I strongly believe that Cordyceps is a candidate when it comes to preventing neurodegeneration. My own experience on this mushroom demonstrates that it has the ability to increase memory and focus. I'm able to execute my tasks a lot more efficiently when I do supplement with Cordyceps. I personally find the taste amazing. It's got this really nutty and earthy tone to it, and it's sort of like an umami taste, very savory. So it's not gonna make your coffee taste bad. So next time you're enjoying your cup of coffee, trying 1/4 teaspoon of this stuff into it and let me know how it goes. Cheers.